Honorable Chairman. Good afternoon to Honorable Vice Chairman and good afternoon to Honorable members who are present this afternoon. This afternoon our officials from Ministry of Lands. You got Mr. Nasak, Director General, Ministry of Lands. You got Mr. Jimmy Pierre, Principal Registrar, Lands Department. And we also got Mr. Eric Jimmy, Acting Director of Department of Lands. And you got Mr. Harry Sami, Acting Director of Water Department. And also you got Mr. Tony Kanes, Soya General Blow Department of Lands. Thank you. Good afternoon, DG, long Ministry of Lands, more all directors and senior officials. We must have a start the law afternoon. Committee one thank you too much long respond. We will have a respond long invitation. More someone way you will receive him and the long afternoon. You will have a stop lot this hearing. You may also tell them thank you law all viewers. While you follow me long live stream, always have a part of this hearing long this afternoon. Me take him say you may receive him, you may be take him out finish law few days we pass. You may from one you may stop inside law room and you may proceed straight along all questions we may raised by honorable members and you may be make an introduction finish. Law few days way you may if like been come for this hearing and me preface by you may go straight along all questions we may raised by honorable members. So me now give him time long all honorable members blow only raise some question. And question we may raise they may based on 2024-25 annual report. Some little questions where you will receive him, you will been respond finish law previous hearing, and other ones where committee feels by me raise them long to the law afternoon. When I start for it, honorable members, slowly ask him. So firstly, me give him time, honorable member, law FAT rural, honorable Fred Samuel.
Thank you, Chairman. Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon, DG, with the all directors and senior officials, the Ministry of Land. Good afternoon to all citizens of Vanuatu, who joining me online. DG, firstly, my apologies. Last time you've been come, got one commitment. But me join them chairman with the colleague, tell them thank you too much, service people of Vanuatu. Despite all challenges we must have go through them for the past few years or decade. Thank you, commitment, thank you, level deeply, service flow, nation, people blame me. All question you like at finish. Me service post Germany we've been telling maybe in the future good blow one comment come up for me asking question could believe like provide them read and respond. Committee been go through law every annual report and therefore me will ask him all question me will help give him some clarification. Standing orders for Parliament, and me give him power. Me will make him oversight all key ministries, including Ministry of Land, maybe one another form of all them government me accountable and make me something me transparent. You may not stop here, point them fingers or blaming anyone, but make him sure say you me everyone, me will all members of parliament and you will all senior officials too. You may work hand in hand together. You me make sure you improve more service delivery, more people blame you like service, improve life pro together. First question, by me asking first question, me teach me around land ownership, especially in regards to land, customary land rights and ownership. When something will be very sensitive, me yellow heart play me, struggle and fight play independent, one role main contributing factor or influence planted or give me fight for self-determination and sovereignty of a nation, me of biggest asset play me, Papa God blessing play me, crown play me. So question where committee when them asking me around customary benefit, custom landowner since independent. What are we doing about it? So several key things for me will I look out. Question around land ownership, you will I take note them. Lopen, suppose we anything need clarification, you will I ask him. Let me repeat him. So 46 years now since we came in independence in 1980. I think one question me by me around what are custom landowners generally benefit from their land since independent. We stop yet lo handlo landowner you miss have me use them for farm, subsistence farming, feeding family, feeding community. But I think mainly around, especially those where that turn into titles and lease, legal titles and lease, where all investor or you minimum all citizen Vanuatu, you will leave them. So I think first question, all reform you Mr. Karamot over the past few years, how has it affect investment and economic development nation me? Second one around alienated lands that have not been returned back to the rightful custom landowners since independence. What are we doing about it? Why have those alienated lands not been dealt with, not treated as parity and given back to our rightfully landowners? Like good blow, you will set them some light limia, blow mivla yarem, public to yarem, but also blow album mivla blow sabe table report concern law parliament. And whilst all alienated land retain landowner, why do we allow that it continue to be subdivided? And if so, when I'm currently you cut protect them all financial benefit of land, is it kept in a trust fund or have we done something about it? So one day then you determine rightful landowner that the beneficiary rightful landowner and make more benefits here. We've been got one legislation before where we require 10% premium from every land transaction, and supposed to be right, and you will stand to be corrected that the 10% premium should be in favor of the landowner. Either we return back to him or he come any forms of investment, the landowner may benefit them, or she may have a elaborate law area. Misafir semi come inside law new legislator got full of new young visually come. We will stop trying to push one idea or thinking to make him say, you mean Muslim land 100%, equal investor. We may try and find one deal where we benefit them all land that too. And trend there is start happening to Fiji, it's happening to BNC, and it's good that it's happening in the region, and why not for to equal the same place here too. So the question is, what measures are in place to balance investor interest with them land customary land owner interest? I think we absolutely take note all comment here. Land may remain our biggest asset. People will want to suppose I believe committee say suppose government may have start following one direction and may have a limbi support lobution government side but support them. Suppose we start taking one measure where all future transactions will land equal investors that land too we got equity inside the business or we got equity inside the new title, plus we got stake inside the new investment, meetings by me one something will by really benefiting all people being Vanuatu. Teacher think me now question me up semi clear. Suppose you got the one you know clear, please feel free blow, you ask him. Thank you too much, Chairman.
Thank you, Honorable Member Blow. If at a role, you may give him time law DG pelong Ministry pelong Lands. Thank you, DG.
Thank you, Chair, or thank you, MP Blue Blong. If I tell you, you ask more questions, Blue. But me about ownership of the land. I think one something by me must put them also. I think in 1980, me come cut some naya. One of the big fella areas where Ministry of the Land, me manager, me very small portion of the land where me land titled, where me got registered title. And by me put me clear the place say Land Act blue me where me look long manager more that lease titles blue me. Me created in such a way we get me created before me even work. Me basically me benefit them all the man while you own them lease. Me no very favorable all the people where all you own up the land. And then me make him say, when am you Mr. Manager? Me manage him all the lease, all the rights, all the people where they got all the lease program. And then you know got one clear direction where you meet try to set them up long. You meet try to make him sure say by got benefit all the landowners. Even though you make him all the lessors where they own up the land, but all the in the past you not got one clear process for how you may identify land. You may get one form where you full up, and a few people already caramely go stop outside one house, one place, and then one chief and sign them. But tell them say lesser. You know got one proper procedure of how you may have identify land owner. But that particular area where me caram lease, and then you make him you may register him. So come cut some naya. And we got difficulty also, but me tell him say, when I'm Ministry of Lands, I'm Mr. Manager, maybe manage him all the lease registration titles, but plan to look at the benefit, but me tell him straight, say, me benefit him, but me tell him also, me benefit him, you me all get the man come, where you must have one different place, and me no cover up too much right below the land owner. And only recently, time you me create him CLMO. CLMO, he basically come in, he process for government, but you me try identify him who all the landowners. He no own land, but basically he come along help him. You me follow process where you me put him in place, long. You me try to identify him, say who your landowner from Plandale, all the places where he got one lease. Maybe got one lesser, but then all the places here dispute only find them say, man, where he stop on some lesser where you meet say me landowner. He turn out not to be landowner, but he got one green certificate where he identify him who all the groups play landowner, where they should put them inside the place. More by me must tell them blow me order blow me benefit. That once you got one green certificate here, but I mean nothing unless you come down long. Ministry of Lands and the Land Records Office. Belong only change him name blo lesser. Or establish registration blo title him or put him name where he appear lo green certificate. Then only then by you have a karam lessor's benefit lo land rent or suppose government hemi him by you have a benefit him. What I'm over the investment recently under the leadership long ministry at the moment, that you may go out to acquire one land, you may try and make him show say, you may make him lease transfer, you may like all the landowners all stop. So that whatever you may pay him lease transfer. But government is having make him development, but and then you may want them all the landowners or landowners group, probably contribute current benefit the land rent until all the future block the two, all the have a benefit land. All the alienated land where you must tell them all alienated land. Currently, all the man is talk about alienated land yet, but now should no longer exist. I got registration, principal land registration officer, with them land when I'm acting director, police I'll elaborate more. But all alienated land, hemi all the land where all them say after the independence, all the you be all the plantations, all the place where the owners or your place where all the people all the vacate them. But those lands, them after independence, hemi should go directly log the landowners. Unfortunately, all the landowners, hemi difficult to identify them. And only recently, in 2014, I think you set them up CLMO, where we start the process, trying to identify all the rightful landowners. And he make him say, plan the people, all still use all the boundaries, all the alienated land. Trying to tell them say, all boundary belong, all the land boundary block ground. But no, now I'm long lands department, if I stop trying to make him show all people, or not trying to use all the boundaries here from. Suppose have one customary land, Hemi should cut straight line. Every boundary, Hemi should follow one feature where Hemi natural, or Hemi stable earth. So you cut one ground where you tell them say me a customary ground, or Hemi cut one straight title, then basically you use one alienated land, or you make him up one boundary no more. And Hemi through plan the log the alienated land, I'm only coming to time once you me. No identify all the lands, plan the log the investors only take them advantage of them, only caram all the titles blow crown, and only caram all titles blow ground, most of the times from him he disputed. Minister blow lands, him now, him act on some lesser. Him act on some lesser for you, means I identify him land, owner. And most all times, time you me pay him all the land rent. Government him pay him land rent. You me ensure them say all the land rent here, like inside law customer trust account where him kept by Ministry of Finance. And then at any time landowner him identified. Then you me follow all procedure, and then you me carry out money, you me pay me straight equal all the people will identified also all the landowners. How you may want them say about the landowners only benefit from now on, hemi make him sure say while government hemi stop try and belong you may look area, but you may must also try and make him sure say government through acquisition process plan. But me tell them straight say long acquisition with the more the land say hemi protect them all the rights block the man will come or they come lease him ground. Landowners, I mean, or landowner benefits, I mean, one big fella, something where he covered underneath logo the act, believe me. And all the amendments will start come to Parliament where Minister Blamifla Bahami put him come forward. Blundell all the amendments, Hami Blamifla Tremblo, capture him, belong the landowners, always have a benefit belong. Government Hami acquire them, you mean acquire them also. From them, with them acquisition, them government have been place one crown. You don't have any more benefit. You carry money one off and we finish. But you may want them to say landowner and still benefit. So sometimes you may try and look. So you can talk the suggestions when we put them log the amendment where I come forward. Long you will allow Parliament, but you will discuss them. And me strongly believe they suppose you will have a pass them, but have me help him long. We will have a implement them long. You must have a look more benefit you go towards them. All customer owners were identified. Along 10% premium. But me like how long do the experts for me to it list land land records officer me. But have me elaborate more.
Thank you. Thank you, Tichi. I mean, time lo land records officer. Let's have respond long question raised by an honorable member lo 10% premium. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Good afternoon, Law. Let me begin. I think question have been raised last time when I've been come. I could MBM reason begin by you have explained in begin. I think you talk about 10% premium. Actually, only column lesos. I think Lola is having lesos benefit, and before amendments lo 2014 lo land lease act kasi 2015 we bin establishum 0 up to 10%. Okay, so we al valua sila tamo li binisum 10% namo lo lesos benefit minim se tamo one lease mi transfer then 10% lo difference tamo li pem tamo li salem 10% blem difference blem 10% blem na mi benefit lo customer na lo one lease we mi transfer kam kasem lo alamin sa mi bin past 2014 2017 and bin kasam changes lo lag primi imigam se na ya follow so likal gudem ako ting lo nem no alamin min to 5% even gudem event to before mi tag gudem lo role mo tete mi kal gudem lo event so event mi lo kafon mi to pot mi interest na lo benefit lo customer na so stable role so emi capital change and migam senaya mi pem lo 5%. Fating first for mi first transfer and then mi 5% difference because in roton transfer mi binaben. For mi next transfer na po mi sa sigaton sila in the first place. After na difference betul na by mi 5% difference blem 5% blem na mi benefit lo less on time we mi teacher mi tok pot suppose we kaman mi yak lo biaf then all 10% all percentage blem benefits lo leso mi fala butuh mi kalau circular customer trust account with them customer name itu main ten benefits blem mi sabe time kadang certificate mi kami certificate land record cincin min leso kalau name blem then mi sabe claim from mala benefits blem lo finance. Thank you mas.
Thank you, officer. Imbak time lo tichi.
So also bami want to put them place me clear. Orga the land, orga they stop. Orga the land blame me and stop. And you me time you want to move forward, but make a more investment. I mean good long, but government bar each ministry probably no work in isolation. I mean very difficult long. Bami put them also me ministry lands, natural resources with them. Geology and mines. Mifla all implement also mifla talan se mifla lay groundwork. But mifla no sabe making plan long most all the governments. All the government institutions all they should make them all plan blog the only advise mifla the ministry bla land. Say you got plan also me plus mifla have a cater from suppose hami no come out by you me talam also nem say by you me react no the one money come out one idea I'll have me push them, then become important, then you may act for them. But suppose you may have in advance, then you may make them all look at the process in place by the time have me ready to make them that particular development. Or process have me underway finish, more ground have me ready. But suppose you may push them naya, and you may expect them to happen properly, legally, by may have me difficult. And by sometimes by me make them any development way me want to make them, by me delay. Investors probably frustrated, and we believe say we need more collaboration. Long, if we make a ministry plans, if we work more effective. Thank you.
Thank you, Tichi lo lo sabe respond. We give time lo no member lo Malekula, no Paul Marcelino, Pantilemi.
Thank you, Chair. Before me talk about all some different issue, we want to name collect minimum member of the role, where we talk about benefits for customer since independence. Mr. Millicent, what I'm interested in, one of the stop present them this afternoon. Suppose me kasi mo ni Mr. Present them this afternoon, pa i-correct me sos mirong DG. Mr. Binim si after 46 years, what the land reform we got, land submit everything, you may not even come up with one reform it, look less me customer na primi.
So suppose you put them also me, Pami must tell them say yes, it's true. You Mr. Manager, work the ground, work the liso. Also, you suppose you make it all ground. All ground hemi protect them right minimum all man we milisim ground all man. But hemi very little to do with them. Talk about with them all good the lessor, all good the landowners. So
Thank you, Chair. I think emi one by me say one comment, where emi sat lo arame me lo this afternoon lo table from within after 46 years, emi say one young country you should come finish or land reform me. And you la lo ministry blola no sem you must talk straight or sem you la lo people ministry. Where you la no you la travel development. Where emi say talem talk about trade, emi say talk about finance amas. Even the ministry where every development is libre land. From Kasem today, no got money make development lo ay what no salota. So meeting say committee mi stable mi identify to weakness lo yumi lo government and mi find out say what all policies we stop, what all reform we stop asem, land summit we stop what all for tomorrow and everything. Imi no kama biat lo imi defend them rights lo la. Lano na blemi. Pa question blemi pa this afternoon first question Chair, ikolo dici what all officials blemi. Mi wanim sabe no about process blemi. How na public mi adequately understand ma land list process, all transfer, all green certificate, mo land acquisition procedures. Mi first question. Number 2. Imi identify lo annual report wali bin submit mi gamri mi Chair. And mi one maskem lo digital sa why na igat one limited number lo lana awareness no lo program we you been contact them lo 2025. Sorry. Number 3 question. We kolo through lo you kolo digital lo land bagan Chair. Ni maskem how na effective ministry's awareness program. Imi we regard them land laws o temo amendment. And last question, in regard to issue we established. One plan what we put in place to improve consultation what awareness rural communities. One budget na allocated annually to public awareness program. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Member Plo Malakula. Honorable Member Miaskim 4 questions. First one based law land lease process transfers more green certificates. Next one, second long number below land awareness program, and for the law awareness program regarding land laws more amendments, and lastly, long consultation more awareness long rural communities when a budget them are located for. So we give him time law teach long municipal lands. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman. Thank you, long question. Over the land lease with the procedure where me the ministry of lands me use them. I think me no want them tell them say the man long past or you make him on something but me tell them also say me sit down load this chair as DG but me no say tell them say the man la pass or make him no good. And me duty blow me blow make him show say whatever me happen the past why not happen back again. But you try to find one way forward, and also you try to look long how Ministry of Lands by me save accommodate them with the challenges more, try make them with the procedure blame hemi favorable long with the public towards them 2030 and beyond. Unfortunately, this year hemi 1 year where Ministry of Lands I make him a lot of changes. I mean you talk about awareness plan day. You may start last year, and then this year. I think in the past you've been got all budget only put them aside. I think only put them less than 3 million. 3 million roughly about one where they stop put them. But most of the times, all the awareness only make no more time with them. We got one. Also, only want to make one legislative change. Suppose only make one amendment law act. Then, by you me, suppose you mean time and right, then you me capture them every chief blow Malvatu Maru still one place. And suppose no, then we have to go along every provinces blow make him those particular awareness, but make him sure say me karam opinion blogger. And I think over the procedure least play me with them how you me interact with them CLMO. I mean me tell them small for this. What them you me long customary land management you may identify one particular person where me own one particular land and once you may identify him. Then he got one big full of boundary and inside the boundary he got all title. And inside all the titles, he got all the different man, only tell them say all the custom one, all the lesser. But through the procedure me block customary land, you may identify him say no. Man where he start the paper, I mean the right one. Man we start the green certificate, no, I mean right one. But suppose you hold him green certificate, you clat with him, but you know come the ministry of the lands record. Then basically me mean him nothing. But you know have a karam land rent where benefit you come to you. You must come to ministry of the lands, belong you may rectify him. You may change him name belong man lesso. You may put him name belong the man will start a green certificate where he identified through long customary land management procedure. Then once he identified, you may make him over the process here, then any benefit where he lease here, then land rent per hemi use have apply from, and suppose minister hemi being less or inside the area, then you may take him at minister, you may put him name you, and money where you pay me quota customary trust account, then you may say follow more the process, but make him sure say money hemi come to you. But me give him a chair, suppose you allow me time, he got principal lands officer, where the principal registration officer. But the tool is have elaborate some the question is supposed to be clarify him enough. Thank you.
Thank you, Tichi. Miguel time law principal lands officer.
Thank you, Chair. Good afternoon, all honorable members of the committee. For me, make a supplementary response no more question where me raise lo side lo awareness with them budget well allocated inside lo program lo awareness with them some processes play me. I think lo last meeting play me will explain them some processes finish. By me keeping me short also say lo use have karam one lease lo one crown. I got one form where you mean the Department of Lands, you start giving out. And I got all time when you been giving out all form, all previous awareness programs, also public service day, I got all some consultations when we will go out, the one communities when we will tell them out, and even all day-to-day advices from we will office, all client will one them service how now bloli save secure one title blol gada. So me will advise him all gada to will process and we work together. But suppose we process the Department of Lands by me complete, you also man where you interest blue one list whether you want investor, you want customer owner, you must get one green certificate. And green certificate have me one process where office plus CLMO have now me mandate and the me provide them all processes for them, how will deal with them. So once you secure one green certificate, by you got one good for a chance, you have a secure one title or one crown. Full up only complaints, all process will take them long time, but me all process where me stop, you me try and me secure one land. So at this point in time, we start to talk, me to the ministries is to work together, you me look all processes. You may try and you may find more ways, you may address more issues here, have more effective and not time consuming. So, maybe something we will start working. Lo side awareness, budget we may provide them awareness. Department of Lands, have one department especially, Department of Lands especially, have got one very small budget. Operation budget will be very small. That is why we will go out full up time, all rural. Far rural areas, we will make all consultations. We will promote them all walkway, we will stop making. So in every possible opportunity we look at, lo time lo public service day, lo all small time we will have go out lo put out lo social media, we will stop time lo put out all information lo we will go out lo all man all is have how process one and all process play. Hemi no one process where you no want them give him out lo man. Hemi challenge play we will hemi resources we will cap lo we will have go out lo we will make a consultation. Lo this year department hemi manage lo hemi come up with one plan lo full ministry lo look lo legislative planning lo mi wala and consultations. I think mi well mi will like at some consultation amendments so mi will want them put them in place, but mi will must go around lo make them all awareness le first time. So mi one awareness where by mi will go down and discussing him stop on lo mi will must custom every provinces, even suppose we will have all area councils, but we will have all kata plo we will have all opinions plo kata before we will come back plo we will make one amendment according law when I'm now interest we talk about them. I think one where we have tell more about them department of lands. Last year mo, but we no have talk about them big one. Process plo kata, but me make a clear no was at this point in time, Ministry of Lands and Ministry of Justice is to work together, but look processes how we will align them, blow him is a sutum, interest play me all man Vanuatu. Thank you.
Thank you, Principal Lands Officer. Law supplementary respond. We give time law Robol member plong Malekula, Robol Marcelino Partilemi.
Thank you, Chair. One more question mo. I think lo benefits pro yo tepole ano mo, Chair. O temo la listeners. You want them sabi na mo so sa teacher mi sabi giving me roughly balance pro customer na trust account quota. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Member. We give him time lo Tichi lo lands.
Chair and Honorable MP, thank you too much for the question. Ami putum also may say long time when we start work up until now. Law understanding let me get about 200 million, but that is from last year to this year. Unfortunately, we must have a level as a how much exactly we step inside law quota, and mandate all get along. Ministry of Finance will control on that account, and any something where if I want them survey about or balance plan, Ministry belong. Finance by me tell them about long understanding by me long time when I work and all Council of Ministers paper where me ask them long. If I make him sure some money me conside long so far long last year come cut me. I estimated roughly about 200 million. But only from last year to this year. But before that by jurisdiction I start with the Ministry of Finance.
Thank you, Tichi long respond. Meantime lo Honorable Member plong Malaure. Honorable Alan Liki.
Thank you, Chair. Good afternoon, Layo. Good afternoon, Law. Tichi with the directors, acting directors, official Law, Lands Department, Ministry of Lands. You me tell them thank you, Law. All questions where you will have been answering finish. Law. Few days ago after me come back and I will make you will available. Law. You will answer all questions where. But me will ask him till the afternoon. Me got few questions. No more. Let's ask him. First question below me. Hemi one sharp law question below MP below Eva Terror. Supplementary law question below MP below Eva Terror. So me harem you me tell him said you me obviously been talk about 10% ikolo lanona. Me want to ask him na side blame time lanona. Hemi come below sign him consent. you make at any regulated fee lo blesiap lo we regulated by department lo land lo time one land owner I putum pen lo paper lo sign consent blem you make at any regulated fee blem or land owner no more I putum any amount or hemi one them putum I can lo I sign one transfer or I sign one consent sorry sign one consent my first supplementary blomi now question for me putum lo bisa hemi more lo urban area first one hemi how na yumi lo ministry lo land yumi manage all category lo list time yumi start change lo residential eco lo commercial yumi consider all place impact plan future impact plan monocat since freshwater hemi one commercial area for example by me putum penawia you may look say hemi kamal one area pen area now how na you may manage memia lo you may lo ministry of land next question below me is you may look growth lo population is the coming up all informal settlement lo open areas how na you may manage me got any policy plan so far you may have witness me got time we got one order ikam one eviction order all people will live lo open area we call it open area or you can victim lo all settlement all informal settlement you got any policy in place lo you may have address an issue ya or you got any you may stop karamoda la awareness lo informal settlement or no cat from a may stop affect them life lo citizens lo Vanuatu no mo so second question blow me hemi nara question blow me hemi time we my America subdivision time we yumi approve one subdivision ministry planning give approval one subdivision monitoring mo compliance lo hem after lo approval ikat o inokat mena sam lo question mo andam me will I one them lo you will I answer me will I lem lo afternoon today thank you Thomas.
Thank you, Honorable Member Plo. Malaure long trivial question we me raise. First one long 10% premium, one additional supplementary question. And question blame based for regulated fee belong landowner. Second, is there any policy in place for informal settlement? And lastly, long monitoring blow subdivision. So we give him time law teaching.
Thank you, Chairman. Thank you, long question, Honorable MB. Consent fee, suppose you got one prescribed fee, stop. I got a prescribed fee, stop. Currently, we will stop. I mean, no call consent fee, but we will charge them about 30,000. But most times, the more the landowners or the karam, you may ask them all the blong karam consent. Any up long landowner, sometimes landowner with them developer, all they come up with them own fees, bro. But me tell them also, man, me stop long Beverly Hills. And maybe want to carry one consent play landowner. Consent play landowner, blame me Simon. I mean, no one secret, I mean 300,000. So landowners with them developers, sometimes they create them that particular fee where we stop in place where we make them say, you make them very difficult long ministry lands, try long regulate them from one transaction when we between developer and landowner. So suppose you stop Beverly Hills, consent fee plus transfer or plus mortgage, 300,000. Blow urban or commercial management, commercial lease with the something, I'll change the lease class. No, I mean, long lands, Me feel like manager more good at least class, true. But person who I'm in charge of, I'm in municipality. Inside the urban areas. Urban areas, or they make a more good at raw, or good zoning is blocked out, it tells which place I'm commercial, and which place I'm residential, industrial. And then me feel like register him. But municipality, I may have me mandate plan. And yes, it's true. Population of Vanuatu have grow. I think you mean Vanuatu, the region, you mean largest growing urban drift along whole region. I think have more than 4.5%. I suppose you may put in the number, have roughly about 5,000 people, or you move come inside the area along Port Villa, with them long Santo. And then the Port Villa number, you may got close up over long 18 settlements around the Port Villa. And suppose you may look also me, allow you Mr. Bonda, say by you may make a money. No. Urban drift by you mean so stopping all the people. I mean right blow one man, blow move backwards and forwards. But you mean like government. When I'm not policy blame him stop. Blow you may make him show so people only come all you know of course. Sit down low one place the more time man hemi karam ownership lo ground. Then hemi victim all the money from right plano we release him ground. All the people only go stop inside the area, all them not right. Only go find one empty space, them only go inside. Only not got one proper title, plus securing all the install a place here. So hemi right plaman when we got lease, but I have them development place here. Hemi effect them all the person. That is according to the law. But hemi law you mean like government. One of the ministry of lands, Mr. Trump make him show say you mean secure all the ground. That is why you may use an acquisition process or you may transfer more the lease, come inside long government. Block government, by him is have a development law, the proper lease, block man or lease have a, make him affordable. Also, my tell him back in. You may run inside the place, you may get or the land where you may pay him one time, you may affordable. Most of the beginning, blame you, probably compete with them all the people now. Market price, I mean, even give him chance, look at the blow afford them. So government, I must make him. All the places here have available. I mean, no have a man. By you mean, no depend on developers. You mean government now, you must take him lead, but make him show so citizens believe me, or you got affordable ground, or you have make him all houses block at the land. And please, you don't repeating questions, compliance with subdivision. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Dici intend blast kemi belum from Mike. Come away a little bit.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. I think block compliance plus subdivision. Any subdivision will hemi block government. By hemi mandate block lands, me will monitor him. Or make him show say all the requirements plus subdivision hemi followed. But suppose hemi no stable jurisdiction block government. Then I may establish a developer, where the people will release him ground, probably hold him developer responsible, fulfill him every requirements where he's inside the category or criteria lease block. But we put them also, but sometimes the government may acquire him subdivision then. You may take him full responsibility block, make him show say road, every something. But only the government may acquire him place him or may make him come state land. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Tichi. Lo sabe respond lo question raised by honorable member. Me give him time para honorable member lo Malaure, honorable Alan Leakey.
Thank you, Tichi. Lo respond ni clear. I got two supplementary no. First one, you tell him lo mi se time we ikam lo change class. Hemi responsibility of the municipality. Me want to ask him, you mean the Ministry of Land, no? But I can say, you mean no things say, you mean part of development since also talk of previous MP, hemi tell him say, all development, stone the air or stone the salt water. You mean no things say, hemi part lo work play you mean must communicate with them all the law municipal. When it comes to all changes, all category, all list, all category, all list, yeah. Second question below me, lo subdivision is supplementary no mo. The subdivision is you stop talem lo mi lo afternoon ya se lo table lo afternoon ya se once ministry lo land you give him approval lo one subdivision lo any place lo where you may want to make them subdivision you may wasam hand lo subdivision na you may go entirely lo kata you may give him approval no mo lo subdivision. Thank you, Chair. Lo approval lo subdivision lo private from you statalem say you may be responsible lo you may be chip in no mo lo time where subdivision hemi lo government hemi acquire land be when it comes to private hemi karam approval plus subdivision blo hemi aware suppose lo ministry blo land you may give him approval plus subdivision with them all survey plan blo hem no mo you may approve him after you may wash him hand lem you may le kolol kata oli tilim lo road wal kata isabe me wandam you ansaram you may give answer lem lo answer lo additional supplementary question. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Member Blo Malaure. Honorable Member, me ask him to narrow supplementary question. First one, based law change of classman. Long lease mo narawan mi law subdivision law private or private subdivision. Let me give him time law teaching. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair. Before me response, I suppose you, Honorable Chair, you have given opportunity, let me allow him to acting director allowance with them. Principal records officer, Paul, could they have provide them some answers before me provide them an overall. Thank you.
Thank you. Firstly, thank you, Tichi. We give him time law principal records officer. Then after law, maybe we give him time law acting director, law lands. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair. I think to contribute, I think firstly, we change more list class from residential to commercial. I think process play me like experience mon by me to put back me one man one less one proprietor me one them change this class play me not just come and apply and me just change them no me must pass through law ILMBC. I'm not planning committee where me consist law all narafala members to blame law planning law DLA and all narafala institutions will come together probably survey agree say lisiam by me change lubesa now ligi approval after change will happen kam mi restaurant land record to them list lesson list maybe na been change from residential to commercial and by me look most low title so me look possibly past low place me look mostly low residential low main road na me stop change because development me stop commercial CBD me stop small me stop moving all places so the most place where boys have looking more list of change list class low residential come commercial me along la road for example look first po masilo first time I one residential before manually rent the place sleep the day you look align the place go you'll change the main town so place yeah all residential before but because commercial center me stop expand I look me apa tu me talem I mean goling po alisa talem bakan me planning me will launch with them nila vest po lit belum klem blo eminem by me blo proper planning blo mekem say expansion blo lire by serious nam by me sabe kam commercial unlikely by look along the road me all prominent places where by full of local change kam commercial so me look stop happen today lo site lo subdivision so ting mi sema ko sem mian time we subdivision mi kam mi pass to LMBC mi sema mo one lease mi one agriculture mi kam lesi mi one dem change mi kam subdivision mi apply from sarenda block rete mo leases then mi pass through LMBC too so LMBC mi consist all same authority will come lo lisa screening mo lapin betul talem se li approve time we oli approve se by go according law and subdivision policy to part kat service masko so time we me approve with the talem me approve it means me approve blame develop everything as service me go before me sell lot people so I mean I'm saying by director by me say contribution thank you so much.
Thank you, Principal Records Officer, Land Records Officer. Let me give him time law Acting Director.
Thank you, Chair. By me, make a supplementary answers no more. All questions were, all first questions were Honorable Member Blimi, or Malo, been raised. I want them some supplementary, lo one more stop. Lo side blow all concern, blow all leso. Lo first prescribed fee stop. You may apply him lo Ministry of Lands. You may time where all places lo rural place where our Minister of Lands me acting less or lem. You may stop. You may be stop making one fee blow about 3,000 fatu plus, and then later on lo last year this year you may increase me call 30,000. Hemi mainly when where Minister of Lands me sign all them leso. Belo rural areas all them teach hemi talem mi wilai inokat mandate blow mi wilai sabe kota ko out mo putung one fee lo plesia. So hemi one plan or hemi stop lo Ministry of Lands hemi must make him some consultations. With them all thinking where you stop receive him, with them all man where he come or stop request them all consent. You must look, you make him some consultations. You may look say one amount now you say regulating with hemi fair across the board for everyone. So and then I mean one where we stop with them all consent fees. Lo side blow all lease, blow you must have a more lease class. Time where before you come, lo practice we stop Ministry of Lands and we drive them development and stop co Department of Lands where the more development and happen. Recently, last year, Department blow open office and we launch them with the municipality to launch them zoning map lo Port Villa, Luganville, Sola, Lagatoro, and essentially stop lo line blow come. So with them all zoning map ya, hemi talam liyumi, hemi give him right lo Department blow lands, blow hemi change them where place where request them come accordingly. So the area where you mentioned them rightly lo fresh water, but you look lo for now you must cut full up all commercial. And hemi no pure commercial, hemi mixed use. So time when you look inside lo zoning blame zoning hemi state them clearly say you got some places where you have make them commercial and residential, you got some places where strictly commercial, some places where strictly residential, and then all heavy industry, light industry is up inside lo zoning. And copy of lo zoning you must have take them through office flow, the Department of Urban Affairs and Planning. Lo site lo informal settlements, TCM talam finish, semi rightfully talam mi start look lo yumi try lo make all amendments lo current legislations lo yumi try lo address him rising need lo man well stop and government hemi no want them look all man well stop get evicted lo all place yumi talam. So mi will start work them lo find them say one them no want a good policy where you must have address him and understanding limits he got some policy some narrow common ministers will stop come up with them some policy. Pula address more issues ya. Mi wala lo Ministry of Lands to start look how or current legislations will mila pahami accommodate them all issues also. Lastly, mi consider lo site plus subdivision. Also mi pindalam earlier on lo last meeting lo mi subdivision time where before you approve one subdivision you may request them some very important criteria requirements whereby you may need to look concept plan, development plan, all roads, more lights, size floor road, you may have one also one. Hemi got one place where suppose one place where you may survey say by got all prone to disasters. How now develop a hemi kata flow and address some issues also. And lo past following past practice we become me will receive more complaints lo all manually pem crown say place hemi no pin also money hemi no pin ino make more some we will be nakla. Ikat team we hemi sta ko out to play hemi self make him plot check him say whether developer hemi stick lo one hemi been present them lo LMPC or hemi make him own thing plan. But so, lo past ikam you may pamitalam also say you may receive him few complaints mo you may been around lo you may address him mo look lo you may make him say developer hemi change him. At this lucky you may stop address him lo all early stages where we may look say developer hemi TVL pet lo all original submissions plan. So you take also say some full up subdivisions where LMPC may approve Ibin katol ko monitoring happen lem mo all issues we have raised mi wala I try and address them. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Acting Director Law respond. Let me give him time Law Tichi.
Thank you, Chair, mo MP, all the questions, please, thank you. I think with the responsibility belong government along all the subdivisions. Also, we tell them suppose any government land and government have look along all the subdivisions, then government have taken full responsibility. While suppose any blood developer, then government have no wash them hand blame no more. Have time blame make him sure say all people will step inside law LMPC, only provide to be enough questions. What them will scrutinize them, all the plans belong developer, but make him sure say that once all the people over the ground here, they can be satisfied with all the conditions where all the Gostabla area have met. And he got the enforcement team belong Ministry of Lands up and then suppose at any time. Most times over the people over they complained about all the certain subdivisions when established, but all they complained over they put them outside no more. It might come through Facebook, it might go through public, but suppose you want them to be the Ministry of Lands, you take him. Please write him the Ministry of Lands. But if I consider him also say me one genuine complaint from Vanuatu, but if I start trembling, go look over the places where me meet him standard when you put him inside all the application, and the ball they tell them say no, Lands Department me come make a mounting team plan. So if I need to mandate what the people will step inside a subdivision. So suppose I'm in a state, please raise some complaint, but raise them through the proper channels. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Tichi Law. Supplementary respond law question raised. We give him time, Honorable Member Law Malekula, Honorable Marcelino Partilemi.
Thank you, Chair. Bami mi one additional question mo lo one way colleague member blo mi asking finish this afternoon Chair. It regards lo subdivision. TGM explain clearly mi situation we stop. One way ministry mi ifall under responsibility blo ministry mo one way mi fall under responsibility blo developer. And what them current situation we stop or challenge we stop as today, Chair. Thank you to the explanation where acting director Blue Milan me explain in regards to requirement or subdivision. Me want them ask no how na me penalize more developer from all challenge we stop as today, Tichi. Me all is hold up all subdivision, all is stuff as today. Most law kita me infrastructure roads. Time all developer only developer mo subdivision bol kita finish. Every time pure responsibility blo roads na all istakam kray lo kaman bagen blo kaman mi lugaw tem. And me one fact ya. Mr. Topot ya. Lo every subdivision. I mean time mi talk about Minatopati mi lokaman from mi jataram lo plem role mi lo public land mi wo istapa penaya pe all private subdivision ya. Pali sare mo koran bol kata oli butum lait wota pe time mi kam lo point lo imi topot issue lo rot. Pe lo ko ba one day ko sikam lo kaman mi butum kolta lo rot ya. Lo kaman mi luluk lo drainage. Lo kaman mi declare mi kam public road. And every responsibility mi quite heavy ya. And you no plan from two, Kapman. So me right. So me want to ask him time LMPC mi sito, me consider mo pleasure from. Ikaw one close stop mi penalize and developer to pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Member Law Malekula. Me give him time Law Tichi.
The Chair, me tell him thank you, MP, thank you. The question, please. And me one log the common issues where you may stop facing all time. Log the subdivisions. I think before me provide them one answer, but me look along director belong, acting director belong. Yumi long lands. Bahami provide them initial response before me continue.
Thank you, DG. Meantime, lo acting director lo lands.
Thank you, Chair. I think, thank you, lo question, Honorable Member Milo Malekula. For me, mas tala mo say, may one reality where Mr. happen. Time where LMPC hemis town blow hemi look lo one application blow subdivision. Imi make sure say also meet alam the day say all roads hemi must meet them standard. And then we talk about them standard law public roads road act hemi minimum say all size blow road hemi must feed him two-way vehicle. He must cut place blow money walk out. And then he must also start standard where perhaps accessible all man. Time where Honorable MP Mr. Bascom question Mr. take note them say suppose where hemi no included the current subdivision policy play yimi where Mr. Woglem. Perhaps want something where Mula Ministry of Lands, but Mula must make sure say Mula include them inside. So for me respond also say hemi one could fill a comment, hemi one could fill a question. Whereby you meet to you look them. But you meet take them on board, but survey discuss them. Say hemi one possibility, but one developer hemi make sure say time we make them broad, hemi must be the sealed. Also when I stop, and hemi in fact hemi stop happen finish lo samala developers will start make them. So hemi need blow you me look more blow how you me enforce them blow is the standard also we stop. Lo side maintenance plan, hemi one other issue where. Payumi look lem from time hemi come one public road. Payumi must declare hemi come one public road. And then time we come on public road, hemi responsibility payumi some government payumi continue to maintain them. Thank you, Chair. Me respond also. Thank you.
Thank you, acting director. Gimlo Tichilo sa make supplementary respond.
Thank you, Chairman. Thank you, long question. Me through all the subdivisions, but me put them clearly. Says all subdivisions. Most of the times, they come inside and go through the embassy, only Karama approvals. Only provide them every requirement. Only provide them every requirements. That's why they give them the approval, but only make them subdivision. And the ones only make them subdivision. But if I forgive me, I suppose me talamon ting blumi, but me put them also me. So most of the subdivisions where they start put them. Most of the times, all people are they not got enough financial resources. The ones only initially only make them something comes out. Only pretty more the criteria, and then all the criteria only met. Only salam all the crime with them hope. So the ones only carry money, only continue to maintain them. All the rest of the subdivisions. And most of the times, them sale hemi slow. You may find them say all the maintenance blow roads. With them all the areas blow you me all slow. And may hemi one failure blow me vela lands. But me no sabe blame in Arman. But me vela must make him show say compliance blow hemi strong more. But most of the times, all people all they come blow make them all subdivisions. Sometimes all they know truthful. All the financial resources blow they. You make them say that you me all the citizens. You me go through all the subdivisions, we find them say some of the conditions of some road. With them all the for something well you should fulfill him or you not fulfill him. But all the citizens blame me the ones all they make a petition, you come to government. And then government hemi tell them say hemi come on public road. Then hemi mandate blame me, block government, block maintain himself. Usually sometimes all developers all they stop, sometimes all they stop hide law area, block make him say government. And we take him responsibility where he's supposed to get. Chair, thank you.
Thank you, DG Law. Supplementary respond. I mean, give him time, Law, Honorable Member Law, Santo Rural, Honorable Franklin Ezra.
Good, thank you very much, Chair. Good afternoon to you, and good afternoon to you, me, Mr. DG with them all directors. Thank you, Law. All good answers. So let's take him finished. All questions were committee got. through the annual report, please me, 2024-25. Thank you too much, Lemia. We got one question to ask him, lo Yumi, lo ministry about Yumi stop lo topic lo subdivisions. All criteria so Yumi stop award them lo one developer, all same tichi talem, me wake up mandi look out them. We come to find them out say municipal lands he take responsibility because now all title ground way Yumi got list them twice. Lo customary land depend plan des was misawe find rightful owner makat green situation question blaming afternoon I all criteria so you stop award them one lease or one developer or you mean lo land so you stop giving lo all man you got any building standard inside lo criteria my question also from full of time you miss have time where you go build inside one place you want to build also where you got full of capacity blow silent blue but time where you come time blow disaster also one cyclone na time na by play me back like a fan back again so question to me now say time you stop make them all release more like all lease all developer or manually you stop apply from one list you got one building standard criteria where you got inside lo criteria lo about one list lo somebody mitala molsima meeting board before supposed me right housing corporation got all standard houses supposed you go lo Luganville lo Sandois got one line you go ya pa you go same kind house lo stop ya kasim detail lo stop may no one could like example lo you me lo how you me about list lo all developer or all people were only interested to one list wake up money on them most of you be tell them next one suppose yes or no are we doing something about it due to also be tell them we got one big strong cyclone every something whether you stop the one in place by government you fall down into land government back again. Next question for me maybe by outside little bit lo you mean ministry but since you missed out them this building codes for you may ever taken time for thinking misawi stop lo public works but you mean lands also responsible lo list where you missed out them lo man you missed up look to or no cat suppose no cat and you missed thinking lo help them maybe public works lo you mean look them time people come inside lo block one land mo build inside. Thank you too much. Yeah.
Thank you, Honorable Member Blo Santo Rule. Let me ask him two questions. First one, law building standards, law subdivision. More narwan me building code. So let me give him firstly long Tichi, law respond.
Thank you, Chairman. Thank you for the question. All the lease titles where you may give him all the people where you may register him stuff, and all people all the currently develop him. I think the past, but me tell him some say number got one code we may follow, and then only recently you make one building code with the national housing policy. You make him say. You may try and follow more the procedure where I step inside the policy and all code. I think not for something where I may affect them all the lease titles blame me more price. Suppose one day you want to transfer them. I mean only take them ground blue you. That you when them house you build him and they look at the houses around them. What them all development around the house blue. I mean by me determine them roughly how much poly value ground blue that you want them call a mortgage or want something else. So am I in the past you been look at one standard where you meet them make him from that you make him an investment look around. Then once one day you want them transfer them. But I mean no standard building where you got, but already they take him according to the surrounding factors too we step around. So it may affect them. But we want to tell them thank you, Lord government, where we recently approved our national housing policy with them code. I think want something where you need long government, but we must consider them strongly. Also may say, while housing has one important criteria where, one important something where each person, all they must cut, tamali want to make one development block, all family block block, all developments block. But me not think say got one government entity with them legal backing, where hemi govern them, hemi look at them housing. You got two entities. Ministry of Internal Affairs, hemi look building code. And then hemi look housing policy. That's basically planning. And then all the public works, all the look housing, but hemi engineering part. You know, got one government entity, we stop with him responsible, but make him sure, say those particular legislations, all the documents, put them up, and we uphold, hold them all people responsible. Ministry of Lands, and basically blow, ensure them say, title blue, him legal, use have a current one, loan or something like bank, but blow house, by him entirely lo tuvala entity, Ministry of Internal Affairs, with them public works. But also, Pami must tell them also, I think you got all committee within the municipality, with them all along Shefa. Whether you apply for one particular housing, they only give you building permit, and we go through one committee blogger, and committee blogger, and we scrutinize them, all the blueprint pre house, after we just make them sure, say, and we meet them all standard, then all they give you building permit along that particular area. But when I'm housing, we build him, or how you develop an area where, but I mean, no blue one, no, I affect them, all the people who they build around you. More by hemi determine them price blow, that particular suburb where you use the plan. So thank you.
Thank you, Teacher. Law respond. Maybe give time law honorable member law Amprem.
Thank you, Chairman. Thank you, DG with them. Offices below Yimilulan. One question kami askem. From one we got planned outstanding land lolana cases. One now ministry imekem lo address him. Thank you.
Thank you, honorable member. Honorable member, may ask him all outstanding land cases. One him now ministry may take him long sabi address him all land case issue. Thank you, Tichi. I think before Tichi you respond, for them time constraint, if I may allow him honorable member blow malaure blow sabi ask him question.
Thank you, Chair. Thank you for the opportunity. Since you missed out the subdivision, question below me, before me ask me one time, refer him you me go back to Luganville. Me declare him interest from me, and people Malaure inside the Sanma province. Lo Luganville, lo pass area lo Pepsi, all man liko settle no molsem. Lo time will get go settle ya. Time ya also all money no got too much money. Only building all all temporary building no more timber house lo establish. After a certain period, municipal land survey camp lo 7 mol crownia. After him it is make him subdivision. Lo time ya, time ikaram probas subdivision only throw him survey plan only make him probas subdivision. Full up lo house plan man ya. All man only settle lo place ya. But you must have him house plan lo two from one side is the ground lo different man. While semak issue ya it happen lo back road lo solwe tisti. Mi sabe si you will sabe. Pe hemia ya lo settlement lo Pepsi. Or kata I menos ese le mekan son lo as far as me understand now ya los behind lo solwe back road. All kata I got all man only been mekan karen lo Pepsi. All kata na isa salam crown na ya. Oli salem lo huevo lo anda salem lem se mimi plomi o andi plomi pin me karen lo se kasem na set long so mi activate en place lo tripis you pem you will want to pay will pem so pe my concern is now ya in a mall sem before lo Pepsi before oli kam oli building mall permanent building you me take them into consideration you me take them some initiative plo you me coincide sa ministry plan plo talam lo me sa awareness lo kata se inokat proper sebe yeti pas le lanel no pin approve yeti kamol semol settlement or residential areas penawia lista building all permanent building ya what if one day by same issue lo Pepsi it happen lo back road lo solwe lo from lo time lo election with them due respect all member all MP all contestant lo Luganville all even concert lo area lo mega mol promise after in a long time al kata to li peremol roti kami sait pe lane ista por sem ista no what if one day kamol sem Pepsi how na yumi take yumi consider me mel sem one serious issue ista pa na inokat mi wanda sabe no thank you too much.
Thank you, Honorable Member Plo Malaure. Let me raise some issue lo land division. And let me give him, I think, two classical examples. Lo Pepsi mo Solway, lo look and feel, Island Lo Santo. I think Tichi, firstly, suppose you shall respond to question raised by Honorable Member Plo Amprem, and then followed with them question raised by Honorable Member Plo Santo Malaure, sorry. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair. Thank you, long question blow. MP blow, Yumi blow, Ambremo. Question blame me, plus subdivision. Long MP blame me blow Malo Auri. So, I mean, through all the cases blame me, lands. I mean, continue to rise every year. All the cases where it happened now, where we will stop trying to deal with them. I mean, all the issues, all the, it happened in the past. It happened in the past. Some of the people will get a karam crown, only feeling also right bill get they infringe, so only challenge them government. Some log the time decision come out finish, only feeling also say, no, how come now or the manual go make them decision, but me no included. So only challenge them. And legality, whatever justice system, we give him that particular right, but you challenge them government. And at times, when you find them say government, maybe make them too much harsh decision, rush too much. And sometimes by you end up by you compensate. But all the cases where by you knows our own will that you deal with them land, but you must deal with them all the cases. And I may stop. And so, Miss, I assure you, say by ministry of lands, by me go through law, all the cases here, and then with them help us state law. When I'm right block government, but me will I defend them. But suppose me when I'm wrong block government, but me will I accept them, and me will I try to find the money. But me will I compensate them all people will be wronged. But cases by me always stop. Maybe some cases will be me make them this year, but they know. Time once we finish, I'll manually take a position for me later on, but I'll manually challenge him all the rights. Well, you be make him load this time. But everybody only got right then. You give him that all the opportunity. All the fight from right, block that through long. All the justice system blame me. So what I'm all subdivisions. But me put them also man. All places here, all the tell them all the people blow go reside them. All places here, all places where disaster zones. And then, unfortunately, all the available land where we stop where money not talk about, all not got money cross left, all people will go reside them. But from all the citizens blaming, by you me government, responsibility by me fall down with me look government every time. All the people, them all they come, all they want to go find them on ground. Probably go find them all places where also by we look also disaster zone. Also in Pepsi, one place where flooding. La Solway, hemi one place whereby you may expect them, or the disasters probably happen. But hemi uplong the one sol disasters, but you mean no sabe leko. But you mean lo government, through the policy belong government lo time, only the ministry blo land say please you will go survey, make him show say the people will step inside there, like the secure title. So how we will map him sometimes over the people over the boundaries block there only step inside the boundary block 2 different months. So you be trying to tell them over there. Unfortunately, you me blow over the money move me have got one cost they associated. Block they move. And then have me no clear say government by bearing cost for you me drawing one subdivision we straight or have me upload person. So some of the time, after loss sometimes government have me 10 law, you may make a plan initially, you may know enforcement from. There's a lot of very sticky, and you may touch semba. You got plan the money talk so ministry belong lands have me make a more planning blame also way me mandated them and move more people. Me fly stop expect them seba. You make it help through long all political powers blame. So by me no save tell them too much about all that subdivision, but by me want to put them also me. Say all places where people stop, all people place where residing. But government behind must take them stand blame. You mean no save look all the people no more blindly decide where place only stop. Suppose you want them say country blame develop full and fasten where you mean like government you want them. Then government should make them crown available. Should provide them subdivision. Should provide them all utilities. More put them all people inside them. We should take responsibility for the people blame me. We must create them one entity where responsible housing. Suppose all people will come and find them housing. Then government should decide. So me current place here. But me make them all with the rental places. You place up. Maybe one policy for 5 years. Or step inside the house. Time only finish. You subdivide them one area. Tell them say after 5 years you go there. But you mean also local the people decide. That is a decision where you mean government. You must take them deeply. Sir, thank you.
Thank you, DG Law. Respond to the question raised by honorable members. We give him last question, Law Honorable Member Plong Malekula.
Thank you, Chair. Last question, I think 10 minutes permit me to continue. Question by me, ko trului ko lo DG imilo lands. Mr. Ba lesen bagen lo answers plan lo question way me been raised by member me lo malaure. So iminim say you mean no stop Mishrema tensa we stop lo disaster zone te mi stop give him list lo money lo settlement we got big high risk claim or them cost lo way you stop present them this afternoon DG meeting say you me low level blow government especially authority concern lands you must stop to apply me emotional from meeting say we mean say rescue life for people be me and immediately blow me blow from one by me must have any say tabi mista puto mo okatay ko all disaster zone one you mista puto mo left lo katalo risk na bato exercise by me cost limit to tablo imiro mo mo katalo tablo disaster and cost pro one settlement mo by me look blow mo serem compare lo one cost blow evacuate mo katabakan ko lo one different relocate mo kata ko lo one different place by me quite high so meeting say ikut blow you must zero look lem no you continue blow you support the mal place blow me blow ko live all disaster zone or you decide no be bane once and for all. Thank you. And you know sorry lo pepsino mo and you lo primero base sema. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. DG.
Chair, with them, thank you, Loyu, with them, MP. Me tell him thank you, the question, Loyu. I think by me answer him question, Loyu, also me. People only move come to the urban areas. Sometimes you must tell him also, sometimes you all get a man, all man we me claim also you me land honorable place, you Mr. Kaman, all man blame it, time you come, you tell him say area, I'll him say no area, me use have a cost up. But you know, got one proper land. But then people only facing disaster. Then man, where me put them over there, me height. Government taking responsibility. And by me must tell them also plan the areas where all people blame you, come only settle them. Have no choice for government. Have choice for that, only decide block all away. But disaster, government is a height all people blame. Government, must provide them solution. But make them sure say all people here, all stop. For suppose you mean look at that. You mean look at the people will stop all disaster zone. Those are the very places where but sickness start there. All waterborne diseases, poor sanitation. So by if you don't want something by happen also. So no matter you also know, but you may all get the citizens of Vanuatu. Sometimes you will stop put unnecessary pressure. Look government after you will make one decision blame it and once you will make a decision blame it because stop the place. Time we face some problem after. Instead blame you go looking money we put them away, you be cry come look government. But sir, I'm the ministry of lands, I stop all time. Advise them government all time. How you miss have make him sure say all people only stop all the areas here. Probably no stop now, you miss have move all the time, but probably stop one area where I'm secure and probably have build them all dreams probably have move on in the future. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. The Chief Law Server respond to question raised by Honorable Member Blo Malekula. Intend to give him any another time to any honorable member. Suppose one you got any question. Thank you. Local some no more got any another question long honorable members. Let me give him time to Chief Law make one conclusion statement. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman. Thank you, all honorable MPs. For giving me the opportunity to have come. Through Ministry of Lands, one enabler, and most local developments have happen look around. And we want them appeal equal some look at the landowners. So suppose you want them government have me work with them you. Please go through look at the proper channels. From government have me stop me believe and suppose you follow all proper channels. Then by looking also say government have me start trying to steal you. But from you, yet you make him have me difficult but government have me work with him. Please follow all the proper channels through law. Ministry of Justice, CLMO, and then come look me from me is have also protect them right people. But by me have assure me as a Ministry of Lands and Mr. Trambler make him sure. Say Paul the new Vanuatu, police have a benefit more. Block Karamol the benefits log the ground block where God given right play me. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. DG Law statement, Law behalf Law Committee Law Economic more Foreign Policy. We want parliamentary committee. Meeting time thank you, Law DG, with them acting director of lands and all senior officials. We will have stopped today. We understand say you will been up here finish a few days back and today you will reappear back again. And committee want them tell them thank you, Law respond. Especially time you will respond to someone and respond invitation. We will have stopped today, Law. Afternoon. A lot of questions raised by honorable members and a lot of responses. where we come from UDG as well as acting director and honorable officers. And committee one them talam thank you to mas. Los have stopped the day long afternoon mo one them talam thank you to all commitments blue fala all work we will stop doing across the nation blue you may understand say one ministry where DG you degam lead lam you know one easy ministry you face a lot of challenge. Especially time all issue to do with land. But committee want them tell them thank you. You with them directors and all officials where you will have a continue long all programs and government priorities through the ministry. And thank you to Maslow team. We have stopped to the afternoon and also you want them tell them thank you all viewers who will follow me this live stream. And we believe say only got a lot of information. We always have a harem and a lot of questions raised by honorable members. You will clarify them, maybe clarity too long. All viewers will always have a follow me online and not only member, always have a pass them to information, especially landowners and people of Vanuatu. Plus have a follow one process, especially time you may talk about land. Back end, thank you to Maslow. DG with them, I think direct them all senior officials. Me now invite them secretary plo assistant Yumi have leave him this room. Yumi pass one good for afternoon. Thank you.